And welcome to the Ride Companion X Games Real MTB Watch Along.
Nice.
Can we call it that?
That's a great title for this video.
Not bad, is it?
It's exactly what it is.
That's what you got to do with the title. You got to just say you got to outline exactly what you're going to do.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice. It's a nice bit of original content, and I got to say I like Real MTB. I always enjoy it.
I totally agree. I think they skipped it last year, but they did it the year before. Maybe might have actually skipped 2 years now at this point. I'm not too sure. Anyway, either way, I think it's cool that it's back. For anyone who doesn't understand what Real MTB is, it is an X Games competition.
Yeah.
Where they choose 5 athletes, give them full creative control and a filmer to go out and make a video which encompasses their personality, their riding style, and then it goes to a vote.
It goes to a vote not only by the public, but also by a panel of industry judges.
It does indeed.
Have you put a vote in? Well, no, obviously you haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it. I'm waiting. This is it.
So after this, let's both put our votes. We could do it publicly. Should we do it publicly?
Yeah,
let's do it publicly.
Let's do it publicly.
Our favourites. Reveal our favourites.
Reveal our favourites.
I'm excited. I'm
surprised we haven't been asked to judge, I'll be honest.
I know.
Maybe next year after this video, we might get in there with deep insights.
Maybe.
And knowledge.
Maybe.
So the way we are doing this is you head to xgames.com.
Yeah. Easiest
way to get there. And in the top right hand corner, there's actually a tab which says Real MTB. You click that. It brings you to this lovely landing page. It tells you a bit of information. It tells you about the athlete, the filmer, and then you can watch each video part individually, which is what we'll do. And then people could maybe do it at the same time. So
we're just going to scroll down the page, do it in order of people. Should we do it now?
Yeah, let's
scroll down.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So the first one is Dylan Stark.
Dylan Stark.
Okay, I'm going to just click play.
Son of Tony.
You what? Sorry.
Son of Tony.
Son of Tony. Very good. Very good.
It might be.
Press play.
Yeah, let's press play on this one.
We might have ads. We might have to fill.
Oh yeah, we might have to. We could talk about the ads.
We should get YouTube Premium, shouldn't we? Really?
Yeah, one day.
Right, we're in.
We're in.
We're obviously watching this without sound.
We are. We're kicking off, dude, with a massive
urban downhill free ride.
Urban downhill step down.
Dylan comes from BMX. You can sort of see it, can't you? Whoa, a big front blowout. I've not thought about what this is going to actually be like commentating on.
No, me either at all. And we've tried this multiple.
Oh, he's got that grind rail. He brought along to Rampage.
Rampage grind rail.
The Rampage grind rail. I wasn't keen when I saw it in the get wheeled out of the woods at Rampage, but it's better than this.
Mate, he's got bar spins as well on a downhill bike, which is trail bike, which is
always
cool.
Blows me away when you look at these clips, like how many times they've gone out and filmed.
Yeah, I'd like to know that actually. How long did this take to film? Yeah. It's a 1:30 part. Okay.
Pedal grind on an enduro bike.
Yes. Long travel enduro bike.
Mate,
bar spins are dialed.
Sending stuff. Huge bar spin, huge tail whip drops.
Yeah. It's quite an urban feel to this video already.
Very much so. I mean,
roof gaps.
It is what he's from, so it's what you can always expect with him, I guess.
Ooh, that looks tight, doesn't it?
Oh, a fakey front flip in a full pipe.
Wow. Okay,
on an enduro bike.
We're getting Matt Jones vibes now. I thought he was going to jump a house, but no, he's jumped a massive gap.
That is huge.
Oh my God.
Blows a foot off.
What did
it doesn't matter. It's a video part. Is that what it said?
I think it said 110 foot.
That was 110 foot.
I think that's what it just said, but it only flashed up really quick.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Dylan Stark's video.
Mate, coming in hot.
Urban feel.
Heavy urban feel. I really enjoyed that. What was your biggest takeaway
from that video?
I can tell you mine. You get a bike. It's designed for pedaling all day, up mountains, down mountains. You then take it to a giant sewage pipe, and you do a fakey front flip. Like, it couldn't be further away than what the bike designer had in mind for that bicycle, but very impressive nonetheless.
Great takeaway.
That's a lot of bangers in one edit, isn't it? That's what we're going to see. That's what we can expect from all of them.
Yeah, we've got another 6 minutes of bangers coming up, I reckon.
Yeah.
Haven't we? Maybe even 4 minutes. The maths are off.
Right, great work.
Well done, Dylan.
Wait.
And Tyson Trainer.
There you go. Interestingly, I guess, I don't know if he's like a...
I've never heard Tyson's name floating around.
No, someone maybe that Dylan's filmed with before.
Yeah.
or from BMX maybe. Who knows?
Who knows? Next up, we have the one and only TVS Tom van Steenbergen. We already know from the Thumbie.
I'm mega excited. I'm mega excited about this one.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready, dude.
Should we just also name the filmer?
Oh, and Calvin Huth, yeah.
Tom van Steenbergen and Calvin Huth. Ready?
I think that's how you say it.
Dropping in. No ads. Big
Literally
fan of that.
dropping in.
Literally dropping straight
Caveman,
in.
huge crash. Oh my goodness. With something like
Big
that,
vibes
you see how
starting
steep
with
it
a
is.
crash.
Yeah. I
Kicking
wonder if
off.
that's the format.
Kicking off with a crash. He's got it nailed though.
He's got it. Big KV.
Probably filmed in Canada, I'd say. Oh,
what on earth?
Is
That is a double back 360 flip.
double back 360. Yeah,
Double back
that's a
flip
lot.
360.
Oh, the flip to manual
And a flip
to front flip.
I mean, so far we've got really two what I would consider enders. I'm now worried about what he's going to do next.
Yeah.
I wonder how much this is filmed in his back garden as well.
Oh, true.
Big hits.
Huge Superman. Oh!
Oi, 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 oi. You know the
nod with... So that is a
nose
Nose
that is a
wheelie.
nollie backflip on a boner log.
nollie backflip on a boner log.
I've got to remember these because
Yes. Imagine commentating slopestyle. How difficult
Dude.
it'd be. You'd just be like, searching for it.
I want to have my big takeaway from each one.
Yeah.
Is that flat drop, tuck no hand
Flat
flip?
drop, tuck
Was
no
it
hand
flat?
to flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's flat. Oh, I
Flat
like
drop
a Superman off a flat drop.
That was the thumbie
Yeah.
as well. I'm loving this so far.
Dirt jump bikes out.
Right, what was that?
Hardtails out. Flat 360.
Is that a cash roll? I don't know what
don't
that
know what that
even is. It's a 360 backflip or front flip on a flat drop of some kind.
Mate, it's
I don't know. I can't name
a
the
minute
bagger.
and 30 is tough, isn't it? It's just like it's all at you. It's quite relentless.
It is
to take it all in.
But imagine how long. I reckon these.
I wonder why the 1 minute 30.
Like I had to build all these features, or in the case of Dylan, like scope all of these
True.
urban features. Like
True.
it's a lot of work, isn't it, for 1 minute 30?
Yeah. Wow. Biggest takeaway from that was that for me that nollie backflip.
There you go. Okay, yeah, the nollie backflip was
That's
very cool, very unique.
Can't say I've ever seen a nollie backflip like that before.
No,
Off a boner log. But yeah,
for me it was his. I mean, he's taken flat drop tricks to in this edit.
yeah,
I think there are a number of world firsts in that edit.
could be.
Imagine the flat drop
Comment
tuck.
section would be fun.
Yeah, true. The flat drop tuck no hander is bizarre because obviously you're going off a flat drop, so it's your manual position.
Yeah.
And then tuck no hander's in the front of the bike, and naturally the front of the bike slows a flip down, whereas the back of the bike speeds it up.
Okay.
So you've got to like pull as hard as you can and then move your whole body in tuck no hand. Hellish. The cash, was it a flat drop? I don't think it was cash row. It was like a 360 backflip.
I'd say for me, I'd say 360 flip, but I don't know where that transitions into a cash roll.
No, I don't, because he came in different. I honestly don't know what that's called, but hugely impressive.
Hugely impressive second video out. Well, hugely impressive second video in the competition, and a hugely impressive video for Tom van Steenbergen.
Do you know what? It's mega cool, this format, because I'm used to people making videos at the exact length it takes to monetize them on YouTube. So like, it's really cool to see a minute and a half,
Just
of
12
just
minutes,
bangers,
just
in it though.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that it's all compressed. Yeah, it makes it super easy to watch.
Yeah.
All right, scrolling down, we got
Round of applause.
Big Air King,
We got Matt McDuff.
Matt McDuff, and Louis Lomel, who
Lomel.
is the Rise guy.
There you go. So
Yep.
Rise historically has been like a MTB. It was like the MTB Street
Yes.
channel. Wasn't
Channel,
it?
yeah, definitely.
Website. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I just remember the.
And now they made frames. Anyway,
Yeah,
blah blah
yeah,
blah. And now Matt has been building. Before we even click on this, I think we know he's been building this huge Big Air compound.
Good thumbnail.
Which is bought. And yeah, I feel like this is probably going to be filmed there.
Yeah.
And there's probably going to be some really big jumps.
I mean, before we continue,
Yeah.
for all of these riders, imagine it's Tuesday afternoon. The diary's clear.
Yeah.
You know you've got your X Games
Yeah.
MTB Real.
It's a big old
Real
platform,
MTB.
man, as well. Like, it's a huge opportunity, isn't it?
Dude,
for these
imagine
guys?
it though, because then you're just like, right, well, I've got to do something completely crazy. I've got to build it, and then once I've built it, then imagine going to bed that night and being like, I guess we've got to film this now. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's a big undertaking for a minute and a half. It's a lot of work, isn't it? Hats off to all of the competitors. Yeah.
Hats off.
Let's drop into Matt's.
Let's drop into Matt's. Oh, I wish we had the sound for this one because I know it'd be a killer soundtrack.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt McDuff.
Here we go.
The man.
Starting off with the urban where he came from, the hardtail. That's a big old wall ride.
It's a big old wall ride. That.
Oh, it's up a building as well.
I wasn't expecting it to start like this. I'll be honest, Ollie. I thought we'd be straight into the big airs.
Nolly bars for urban.
Wow.
Well, it's interesting. Now we're into the big airs. It's everyone's own unique interpretation of
moto
MTB
style quarter.
Yeah, that's right. That's literally a moto high jump, isn't it? That's rad.
Oh, I filmed it at night as well, just to add some extra insane element. Tail whip 180.
What do you call that? Alley-oop 180? I don't even know.
No.
Right, we've got an open top. Is that world's first? I mean, what do you call it?
The
loop wall ride in the.
Go on, Matthew.
This is harder than I thought to commentate.
Wow.
A lot of woodworking gone on, which is very cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mate.
Half cab tail whip. Is that what you call it? I think so.
Half cab tail whip. Huge. That's
mega.
probably a world fit. Well, it's going to be up there.
Oi. Half cab.
It's so hard. Oh my!
What is that? Honestly,
Please.
Is that it's not a flare because it wasn't backwards. I'm struggling with the rotations, the forwards and backwards rotations. That was an absolute banger.
That was an absolute banger. It wasn't
what it was. I don't know.
No, what it was, I don't know. But what it wasn't was what I was expecting. If I'm honest,
there you go.
I was expecting just some huge sends.
Yeah, he spent a lot more time on his hardtail and that. But then that is Matt McDuff.
It is Matt
It's
McDuff.
a recent addition, the suspension bike, really to Matt McDuff's arsenal.
Very
I think
true.
it's fair to say, right?
Yeah, it's definitely.
I think like Darkfest, he started riding downhill bikes.
Yeah. You know what would have been?
He chose a spot to
that was
start.
an insane part. But can you imagine if he'd done that loop for his part? You know, the loop that almost killed him. He'd just gone back and just done a loop. Whoa, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
maybe next year. Maybe not. Probably wants to avoid that one, actually.
Yeah, I think they burnt it, to be honest.
Yeah.
They need resurfacing.
Great part, though.
Amazing part,
Major takeaway is obviously going back to his roots, like you were saying, riding more street, hardtail street.
It's cool because it's such a the brief is so broad. You've just got to come up with a minute and 30 of what your takeaway, what you think mountain biking is.
Yeah.
And so that's what he's done. And mountain biking to him is like a lot historically in the streets, isn't it?
Yeah.
And same for Dylan. So we've got,
great start
quite
to
a
the
good mix
competition.
actually. That wasn't it?
Yeah.
Quite a good mix and a lot of building work.
Okay, I'm quite excited for this one.
I'm excited about this one as well.
Next up, we have the one and only Kade Edwards, filmed by Sheffield's own Joe Bowman, friend of the show.
Mate, Kade Edwards, what an exciting rider.
Yeah, what an exciting, potentially sick video part we're about to watch as well.
No doubt.
So this must be
dude.
pre-injury.
Yeah.
Pre-injury for Kade, obviously. Looks sunny in Wales from the thumbnail, which is quite rare.
It's true. Is it sunny? We shall see.
We shall see. Okay. Kade Edwards, dropping in. Okay.
Right. So it looks like it's a big...
like
it
the
looks
start.
like revs, doesn't it?
It does look like revs.
The Manny to nose
bomb
bars.
to bar out.
Just keep in mind, this is a historically a World Cup racer. So nothing he's done so far is what he's actually
grown up doing, probably.
Which is so amazing. Well,
is that a hardtail he's on?
Yeah, it looks it.
Yeah, it could be.
Or is it one of those like slope bikes?
It's a slope
maybe?
bike.
Yeah, I think it's a slope bike. Eh?
Yeah.
Quite the build. This looks.
It does.
Mega cool.
So it's all one location so far.
Yeah, I think you jinxed it by saying Wales was sunny because it doesn't look that sunny, does it?
There's definitely some moisture in that ground.
Yeah. I think this is at Revs, isn't it? It looks it.
Yeah. That's
what a build, man. Oh. I mean, props to not only the riders, filmers,
is that still called a decade, or have we renamed that now?
Looks more like a decade, doesn't it? It could be a downside. I never really know.
Nice T-bog. Oof.
This is cool because it's like... It is actually just a run that they've built and they're filming on it. It feels like, doesn't it?
Yeah. Got hitching post.
which is different to every other part. Worth pointing out, this is like a...
Yeah, you're right.
It's like a trail, isn't it?
Yeah. More traditional.
Yeah. The hitching post.
Nice.
Tail whip tire tap. Quite some banger.
A lot of people involved.
Yeah. Mate, a lot of effort's gone in. Amazing.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
That was takeaways.
Unreal. Is that all of them?
We got one more.
My takeaway from Kade is that I love the fact that it is actually a line. I wonder if the line is still there.
Good point. And I'm going to be... I agree with you. I like the fact it's one location, look like one line.
One outfit, one bike. That is...
Probably one afternoon.
Probably is, yeah. Probably is. And the funny thing is that is a downhill... I know he's more than that, and there's no point in pigeonholing him. He's a free racer, I guess. But ultimately, that is a downhill racer.
Yeah.
You have to remember it's like a downhill racer doing like a full video part. It's insane.
Yeah, it is.
I know he's not a downhill racer, is he? Let's be honest. But
definitely turn slope free rider these days.
But I mean, that's probably the best way to... His downhill racer's just done a slopestyle edit. Really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is like two very different sports.
Yeah.
What an incredible talent Kade is.
Fantastic video part. Well done, all involved. That was wonderful.
Yeah, well
Last
done,
but not least,
we got Remy.
we've got Remy Morton.
Right, has he put a chain on? Let me just check the thumbnail.
Please go in there.
It's chainless. He's not got a chain on. He's
tell
not
from
got
there?
knee pads on. Yeah, you can have a look. Yeah. No chain.
He's right as well.
No chain.
No chain, no knee pads.
No, I'm very excited about this because of Remy's build skills as well. So he's not going to come in without building something really quite special.
Yeah, okay.
And him and the Flux Trail crew have quite the spot to do the build.
Yeah.
So I would imagine, I could be wrong, he could be all over the place, but I would imagine they followed the same or similar pattern to Kade. Yeah.
Okay.
But who knows?
Who knows? We've got Remy Morton and Scott Robb. Last but not least. Ready?
I'm ready, dude.
Dropping in. Remy Morton.
Ooh, atmospheric.
Atmospheric.
Is it in the
start.
spot that I thought it was? The Flux spot? Yeah, it is. Huge.
Still
whip to
running
kick
26-inch
things off.
wheels.
Oh, look at that. We got some...
Some old school footage. That's new.
Yeah. Oh. Remy's a steezy guy.
Steezy.
And he comes in.
Easy.
Mate, look at where he lives.
It's so sick.
Can't help but feeling like Queenstown is kind of
Is that it? That's the spot.
the spot, yeah.
Okay.
Right, we got some building
we've got
footage.
building
Cool to
footage.
see, actually. Like almost a bit of BTS.
I like how it keeps flashing back to
Mate,
him as a youth then.
that step down. Look at his artwork.
Yeah.
These guys really build some...
Yeah, it's
That is-
beautiful.
That is trails on a downhill bike.
Yeah.
Unreal.
There's trails on the downhill bike.
Oh, the tyre slide on the coping.
Slow-mo.
I mean, that's actually a vertical
beautiful.
quarter they built out of clay there.
This is really cool. The way it keeps flashing back to him being a kid as well.
Yeah,
It's
isn't
rad.
it? I've had the pleasure of riding this spot.
Have you really?
Yeah. Not obviously this line.
No.
Wow.
But that spot. Okay.
But this spot. And
is
it
this where the Death Grip 2 section?
It is indeed, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Wow.
mate, the size of some of this stuff. And when you think about it, it's
features
for
are
one
huge.
shot.
Yeah. Nice. Steez.
Mate, they've done a lot of work here. This might be the most work in terms of like a line because everything's perfect and square. And when you think like a lot of those features, they're hit once in the movie. I know obviously it takes loads to get that shot, but
Yeah.
that whole jump,
That whole jump.
that
just
whole
for that.
20-foot wide perfect square landing is getting used that much once in a movie. Very cool.
Really cool. I think what just resonated then with me, it's like, I think X Games traditionally was competitions.
Yeah.
And like you said, athletes would build up their entire career for that one moment at X Games to win a gold medal. Whereas like, yeah, they've put so much work into that, but that is almost, how do you put it? It's like all of that work is sort of the trail build and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And kind of edits became a sport in their own. It's kind of what separated the sports that you saw in the X Games, action sports. It's what separated them to normal competitive sports.
Yeah.
And I guess that's where this sort of real
It kind of
series comes from. Yeah.
I love it. I think it's a great series. And that was badass. I really enjoyed watching those.
Really cool.
Yeah.
And as an overview, it really is like apparent that like building is a big part of it.
Definitely.
Building for Dylan, a lot of that was scoping. And no doubt he built a load of it as well, but like a lot of it was like scoping street spots because that's his interpretation of what you do on a mountain bike.
Yeah.
Mega cool, actually.
Mega cool. Yeah. Like you said, the last two parts, especially Kade and Remy, were very much purpose built just for this competition in this 1 minute 30 video part.
And both are huge amounts of work.
Yeah. I mean, hours upon hours of trail building.
I mean, there's kind of no point in doing, just to get selected for it is so mega cool. Like, you've already won. You're one of, what is it, 5 people?
5, yeah. One of 5.
We've just watched. One of 5 people in the world that gets a real MTB part. Yeah. You've already won.
Yeah, and I think for me personally, like X Games is coming back to what it used to be. I feel like it was a bit, obviously through COVID and stuff was pretty gnarly, but now it's finding its feet again, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I think that them bringing this back is a fair representation of that as well. It's like it came and it was such a big thing last time that then it disappeared again. It was like,
mountain biking's
and now
cool,
it's back
man.
again.
Yeah, mountain biking's
Rad.
cool. It should be in there, yeah.
It should be in there. It probably actually should be in there as a competition, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, this is
I guess that's the interesting thing is that this is real MTB, but it's like what MTB, that's really broad. It could be a cross-country edit in there.
True.
Like, that is a big part of MTB.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's not in there, but...
No. Mate, that was great to watch. I mean, okay, so if you're at the casino, you got to go all in on one video part as your vote. Who are you going with? Who are you casting your vote? Who is getting the ODub seal of approval, they call it?
I mean, I could do an argument for every single one of those. So we could record all of those and then we could just pick one of them and that would be the winner. Yeah. But I'm going to go with, and I'll tell you the reason why.
Please.
I'm going to go with Tom van Steenbergen.
Whoa! Wasn't expecting it.
That's going to be my number one. And my reason for that is this is the X Games and he bought, I think, the biggest number of big hit, one-off, crazy. I mean, every rider did.
Yeah.
But for instance, so Remy would win if it was about what he's built. What he's built is incredible.
Yeah.
It'd be tight between him and Kade, but like Remy's line was amazing. But yeah, I'm going to go with TVS because I think he had like world's first in theirs, and you know how much injury he's been through, and just to go back and throw yourself off stuff and get it done again. There's my call. All right. Who are you going with?
Okay, for a few different reasons though. I'm going to go with Kade.
Nice, dude.
I'm going to go with Kade. All right. Okay, for some personal reasons, I guess, in a way as well. Which, because it's Joe, who's a friend of mine who's filmed it. I think with it being filmed in Wales, it's kind of put in, look at all the locations that are on here. You've got like Canada, Queenstown. Yeah. It's like Wales.
Yeah.
So like, I think that gets my vote as well. And obviously the riding in it was insane as well. He added the hitching post in there, which you probably wouldn't normally see from Kade. And just the general vibe of that was kind of embodied him as an athlete. Do you know what I mean? Which I know this competition is about, but
no, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, there's absolutely no real winner, is there?
They're all winners.
They're all winners.
We're all winners. We're all fans of this amazing sport. So
yeah. What a treat to get to sit down and watch it all. I really enjoyed that.
Lovely. That was really nice. I enjoyed it as well. It is hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah, true. I don't know how relevant our commentary was during each section, but
what is amazing is we have a comment section, so people could leave their thoughts in that as well. Like maybe cast your vote on there and then let us know who you voted for and why.
That's a great idea. Make sure you include why.
Yeah, you got to have why. You can't just say the person's name.
Because this is completely subjective.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't matter. You can't get it wrong. It's always the right answer.
I agree totally. I was just trying to think who was in the last competition and it's really escaping me. But
yeah, I can't remember either.
Danny in there? Did Danny Mac do it?
I think Danny was in there and I think
he was.
And Brandon was as well.
Yeah. So
anyway.
It's rad.
Yeah.
That's rad.
A great
big up
lineup.
X Games. Yeah, big up everyone. This was a bit of a pilot episode, bit of a thing. See how we get on.
Yeah.
Should we do more of these?
I enjoyed it.
Comment section, maybe let us know. And don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and head to xgames.com right now and cast your vote.
We'll see you on the next podcast. Tune in.